Hello, I hope that everyone is doing well and that everyone is taking care of themselves because that is very important. Guys, whoever you are, I cannot underestimate that. You need, or overestimate. No, yeah, I cannot overestimate that, the importance of that. You have to take care of yourself during this time. The shift is so intense. It's ridiculous, actually. It can get scary sometimes. But, you just need to tell yourself, hey, look, we just gotta regroup, ground ourselves, calm down. Because while, again, the shift I'm talking about is, Pluto in Aquarius. It's intense because Pluto is intense. Right now, as we speak, guys, I am undergoing the energy of death. Like, I feel like I'm dying in the metaphorical sense. But it's like the old self, the old fixation, the old structure is falling to the wayside. It is being dismantled and it is being destroyed. It's like this chaotic energy just came in, like the tower just smashing and sweeping everything, just destroying it. And disseminating comes to mind, that word, for some reason, because, it feels like a complete and total annihilation. And it's the kind of chaos that I cannot control because it is at a higher level. Like, it's divine order, it's divinely ordained, it is of a higher jurisdiction than me. It's just out there. So it's a lot. It can be a lot, but I mean, if you're undergoing it yourself, if you know what I'm talking about, hey, and if you're here, if this ended up on your feed, as they'd say, then you're in sync, and you're headed on an upward trajectory, so to speak, because you're not like withering away in old karmic patterns and Maya and ego and like thinking mind and just all this rudimentary, almost primitive things that we occupy ourselves with in the material world, because it's so material. You're so identified with the body and with the self. This is all I have, this is all I am, and this is all I'll ever be, and when I die I'm gone, or maybe there's a heaven and a hell, I don't know, like those kinds of things, those kinds of rhetorics and beliefs and whatever have you. But if you're watching this, what I mean to say is that you're probably on a higher level than that, and congratulations. Matt, I'm proud of you. If no one said it before, if no one said it yet, then let me be the first. I am proud of you. I was about to say, but you cannot curse on YouTube, so. And besides, it'd be unprofessional of me to do so. So, it's just, Wait, hold on. There was this quip. Wait. Yeah, it's not a quip. It was like just this thing that I wrote in my notes. I labeled it off the charts. My psychic abilities, signs, and synchronicities are off the charts. It's everywhere. How exciting. Newness, novelty, new change, new everything, brand spanking new, revitalizing, refreshing, expansive, open, and invigorating. It feels, kind of like the phoenix rising from the ashes again, like a resurgence. Like when you think of springtime, you think of those tiny petals just emerging from the bud, and just like it's like newness. That's what it feels like. It feels like a new way of being, functioning, being just at a higher caliber and at a higher level than what we were before, you know? And it's like a breath of fresh air. You just have to take it in, and you have to feel it, and you have to let it almost, I don't want to say consume you, but you have to let it really you have to feel it. You have to be immersed in the experience. You have to be aware of it for it to get like amplified like tenfold. Yeah, right. It feels like the universe has just pressed the reset and refresh button on humanity. Like there's an upgrade that's occurring in the system, in the collective consciousness, so to speak. It's wow. But you know, it's such an honor. I was thinking about this the other day. It's such an honor to be here and to actively be a part of this experience and to watch it unfold. And to watch people, so many people out there, maybe even realize their greatest potential during this time period, I guess. Because it's a new age. It's the dawn of a new era. Newness. It's so nice. It's like, can't I be like this? Can't I feel like this more often? And obviously, you know, there are going to be times, you know, the ego is going to come knocking in through the back door. But I feel like it's easier to see now. Things have become so much clearer. I don't know if it's been the same for you, but things have become so much clearer for me. Like, I feel like I've got like this new sense, this new perspective, this new drive, this newfound passion in my life. And I feel like I'm burning with so much passion to create, you know, to almost like indulge in these adventurous pursuits, these enlightening experiences to enrich not only my internal world, but my life in the external. Like there's so many things I want to do, and it's like I don't know where to start. It's like I'm in a stupor, you know? Like, I don't know, they said, I don't know if people with ADHD or autism or something, they get like that sometimes, or it's like ADHD, I think. It's like, was it just ADD? I don't even know. Anyway, but one of them, they said that like you can like become filled with so many ideas that you just end up like in like a catatonic stupor of sorts. It's like, I've got so much to do, but I'm not moving. I don't know what's going on. Like, that's what it feels like. You're just paralyzed. You're paralyzed with so much excitement. Instead of it being fear, it's excitement. You're paralyzed by excitement itself. Crazy, isn't it? So, yeah, that's just one of the many ways that it can feel like. But it's just brimming. It's brimming with newness. It's brimming with wait, I'll keep it by the wall. So much like potential, and it feels like everything's gonna be okay, you know, even though times might seem scary and the water's treacherous. We will make it out, and we will be okay. We will be okay. So it's like you needn't worry. Yes, you're right in the thick of it. You are in the thick of it. But you needn't worry. You'll survive. And that's where resilience comes in. That's where endurance comes in. That's where faith comes in. That's, you know, that's where you just need to trust. You need to, quote unquote, surrender to the divine. And the reason why I say quote unquote surrender is because I don't know if any of you have ever watched Spiritual Renaissance, Yasha's channel. If you haven't, please check it out. That man's yes. yes. That man knows what he's talking about. So anyway, so he said, you know, you can't really call it surrender when, you know, you're like in the state of surrendering, or when you like already know what it is. It's like you don't want to label it. Maybe like if you're, like he said, like maybe if you're talking to someone about it, or you're trying to convey a message, or you're trying to just get something across, like make a certain point about something, then yeah, that's a term that you can use to describe the process, but it will never fully be able to encapsulate what it is. You know, it's like some people, like he said, are so eloquently spoken, like when it comes to God and all these like more nuanced, esoteric subjects or spiritual stuff. But like, he said that sometimes, a lot of the times, what ends up happening is that the people that aren't necessarily able to articulate it the best, the spiritual experience, this, whatever this is, to God, you know, the relationship to God, they, you know, they don't necessarily have the best descriptive words. They don't know how to best, like, almost like describe it. But, you know, it's not the words themselves that convey the expression, it's the intention behind what they do and just their entire way of being. It's in their way of being. It's a way of being, it's a way of living. In a way, I guess you could call it a practice, but you're not practicing, you're just being, you know? Anyway, look, I digress. Oh my gosh. Wasn't there something that I wanted to read to you guys? Or did I already read what I wanted to read? I think I did. But I've written so much. I've written so much. Anyway, we can keep that for later. Guys, I am honored. I am honored to be here. This is an experience. This is a sacred experience. If you know what I'm talking about, this is an experience that you should honor. Because not many people get to experience this. I'm not trying to paint us all as being chosen ones or messiahs or, you know, all of these grand terms that we like to call ourselves, because you are beyond that label. You're beyond any singular form or expression of that form. You are the formless. You are the ether. You are like, let's not go all, you know, non-dual about this. Like Yash says, everything that man says makes sense. Anyway, it's like, oh my gosh. It's about like, you know, there being a state of equilibrium. Can I talk? Equilibrium. There's balance. There's equal flow. There's equal cohesion. There's the dual and there's the non-dual. There's the masculine and there's the feminine. There's chaos and there's order. There's evil and there's good. There's light and dark. There's equal balances, counterparts of everything, because God is juxtaposing. God is conflicting. God is polarizing. God is mysterious. God is unknowable, unfathomable. God is everything and nothing God. You know, it's like it can send you into a bit of a spasm sometimes trying to understand it, but that's the point. I mean, the point is that there is no point. The point is that you cannot understand it. It's not meant to be understood. God is not meant to be understood by any means. So stop trying to understand God. You're going to hit a wall every time. You are going to hit a wall. Anyway, guys, please, I don't know if I mentioned this before. Maybe I have. Take care of yourself. Be gentle with yourself during this time and honor your sacred experience. Honor it and express it. Live it, be it, feel it, and be immersed in it. Because this is a journey. Some say it isn't technically, you know, it's a journeyless journey, a wayless way, a pathless path, but it's it feels like, you know, the adventure of a lifetime, the experience, like a 1 in a million experience, or 1 in a billion experience. Who knows? Who knows how rare this occurrence is? Who knows how... Just think about yourself for a second. How rare are you? You are a miracle. You being here in this form, in this body, with this mind, with this consciousness, with this heart, in this time period, you are a living miracle. Now, if you're conscious, if you're aware on top of that, then that just like, it almost like it just adds to the experience of it being nothing short of a miracle. This you here right now is a miracle. An absolute divine miracle. And if you've gotten to this point, congratulations. Congratulations. And I have nothing but the purest love, unabiding love to give you. All of you, whoever you are. Just please hang on. Because this is one crazy roller coaster ride. You just got to make sure that you're strapped and that you're hanging on tight and that you're pushing on, you're resilient, you're weathering the storm. But you're not fighting against the current, you know? You're just allowing it to unfold, because even in nature, there is order. So when you think of Aquarius, Saturn, which is basically the masculine, the embodiment of order, and, well, Uranus, the embodiment of chaos, and I guess the dark feminine, or the feminine nature. The dark feminine nature. They say she's chaotic, right? So, but in this, like, you know, in everything there is good and there is bad. You know, so it's like, who's to say, like, you know, it's like the dark and the light feminine, the dark and the light masculine. Let me not go off on another separate tangent about that. So, yeah, please just take care of yourself, and we'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll see.